Good now, revolutionaries, and welcome to Rise Up After Dark. Correct indeed. It is another round of Rise Up After Dark. This is our 58th episode. It is the day before Thanksgiving for our friends in the United States who celebrate November 26th. And we are so glad to have you along to let our hair down, do a little research, bring a little beverage. If you've got a crypto question, leave them in the comments, and we are so glad to be here with you. We'll definitely have to do a round of what we're grateful for tomorrow, but tonight we can talk shit about the industry we love. If you are listening live and you're not in the Rise Up community, or you're listening in the future and you're not in the Rise Up community, then what are you doing? Get in there. That's the best place to learn about crypto. It's community.rumshq.com. We would be glad to see you there. It's the place the show lives 24/7. We've already got some questions rolling in. Den, I see you. Alex, Will, I got to know, though, how are you?
I'm on my third one of these, and I'm on my third lighter beverage as well. I'm doing pretty great. I've been eating dark chocolate covered pretzels since 8:30 in the morning, and I've also had 3 chili dogs. I am doing pretty okay, everybody.
Pretty okay. Definitely pretty emphasis on the pretty there.
I'm pretty.
Okay. Alex, what about
I'm
you?
pretty.
All your dogs have no chill.
It's true. How am I? Was that the question?
Yeah. How are you?
Dude, I have to say, I'm so excited that we're all here to do a goddamn After Dark together, because it's been weeks.
So long.
This is a gross misrepresentation of the facts.
I missed it because this is the most fun stream. I love the morning show. Don't get me wrong, but I love After Dark. I've been so bullish on After Dark ever since we launched it, and it's crazy that we're across the year. Is this 58? Yeah, 58 weeks.
It doesn't feel like we've been making videos for that long, but it also feels like I never wasn't making videos and doing live streams with you guys at the same time. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm just stoked.
Christine, didn't we go to Will's parents' house last Thanksgiving? I remember his parents' house. Well, guess what? I'm in my parents' house.
You got it right, Christine, and for that, I will give you a point. If you hear this sound, it means that somebody's speaking or that somebody we're speaking about on the stream has received a point. If you hear, Alex, do you want to do the honors?
Yes.
This sound, it means that somebody speaking or someone we're speaking about has lost a point. At the end of the night, if we rack up an arbitrarily huge number or just an exciting number, if somebody gets to 69 or 420 or whatever, then we will give away some stuff. And actually, I'm impressed. Maybe, have you guys given away any?
No, we need to give away extra shit tonight because we haven't given away anything in a minute.
Right.
So we need to give away a ton of stuff. And then we'll ask the partners for permission to get it all from them later. I say we go ham and we give a bunch of stuff away.
Give some shit away. That, and also, we can be pretty thankful ahead of Thanksgiving for people giving us their time currently tonight.
Yes.
Appreciate you all.
I am a big fan of this.
We got to give away at least, I would say, at least 2 wallets. Probably should do 4. Because we didn't for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, and we haven't given away any on the morning show either. Okay, I have an idea. We'll give away some wallets through the point contest. We'll definitely give a wallet to a premium member. And then what do you think about this? What if we give away a wallet to somebody who signs up for a premium membership? It's a trial.
Correct.
It's low commitment. You can start for free. I'll tell you real quick, though. This is how you do it. If you want to be eligible to win, somebody, maybe I can pin one. For people in TikTok land, I'm so sorry for how spoiled you're going to be after this. Everybody else, you'll just have to deal with it and go to their website. Our partner of the show, Arculus, has a super special discount where right now, I think through Black Friday, you can buy an Arculus wallet for like $60, maybe 79 bucks is what it says.
$70 because you can get it 20% off right now in the TikTok shop, plus our 10% off.
Whoo.
You can stack all those deals right on top of each other.
That's
baby.
right. The special code you need if you want to buy one is ARCU, like Arculus, ARCU RUMS 10, okay? But they have also given us a stash we're going to give away. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, congratulations, you're already entered just for being here. If you're a premium member now, you're entered twice, so congratulations. So at least one premium member will get a wallet tonight. And then if you want to win a wallet, you want another entry, then head on over to community.rumshq.com and sign up for a membership trial. You get so much good stuff. Exclusive access to the channels where we spend time with the most dedicated members of the community. You get free coaching with me and Alex and Will in office hours. You get discounts on everything else that we sell, and it's yours to try totally free. It's like $30 a month after your 14 days free. We would love to see you there. And even if you're not like in a place to get a premium membership, just join the community. It's the best hack in crypto. Enough commercials. Do you have another commercial, guys? Or should we just do it? Oh, hit it. Hit it.
You left out some important announcements about the game. So,
oh, did
as Evan described, is good, is bad. The name of the game is corruption. Okay? And I'm glad that Evan and I had time to sit down and figure out my soundboard today, because otherwise this man was going to run away with the show tonight and just be dinging and gwumping everything under the sun. And now two can tango. And so I'm keeping an eye on you. But just know that, honestly, at this point, people in the audience, if you want to ding, if you want to gwump for something, then toss it out there. I'm taking suggestions.
It's the perfect time to buy.
All I know is you guys have lost already. Because I got a pumpkin pie made by my mama.
Okay.
A point for Will's mom.
Point for Ruth.
Well, and actually, Will, you already have a point for Bearded said, give that man a point. And you said something else while you were speaking, I can't recall, maybe about apple juice that I really liked. And so you got 2 points. Your mom's got 1 point. The Watson family is off to a strong start, Alex. We've got to really corrupt this game in our favor.
Let's go.
Yeah. And Evan, just because I think you need a little bit of a challenge because now you're finally back. You're starting in the hole.
Okay.
All right, on with it.
Yeah, okay. We do have some questions already rolling in.
You're total grifters.
Oh, sorry. What was that, William? Quickly. From Den. And these questions are around altcoins. Somebody wanted to know, first of all, is it a good time to DCA altcoins before the stream started? And Will said, depends on the altcoins you hold. I was inclined to agree.
How long you're looking to make that trade? Looking to do a quick flip? Yeah, could be a good time. Looking to add to a long-term bag? Depends what cryptos, I would say. Is it a good time to invest into the full suite of 20 to 30 to 40 altcoins that you had bought over the past year, and they're all down 40 to 50%? I'm going to go with a no.
Okay, that rolls right into the follow-up, Will. Is it usual for an altcoin to be down 40%?
Sure. It's also pretty normal for that altcoin to eventually be down 80 to 90%, unfortunately. You know, these are not uncommon things in crypto. And also something today's a great example of this. What I'm about to talk about is that in every single, I'm just going to use this word, don't get too scared by it. In every single bear market, we always have a big pump, right? Today, Bitcoin went up 3%. Nice good pump. You could see Bitcoin, let's just say hypothetically, Bitcoin goes to $100,000. You could see some altcoins pop up from where they are by 15 to 30%, if that were to happen. And all of a sudden, it's going to feel like we're back. And everyone's going to be bull posting, and everyone's going to say we're back. And this happens in every single big bear run, big bear market. And then and that altcoin that was down 40%, and then all of a sudden is only down 25%, is then down 80 to 90%. And that's the crypto market, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen it happen 3 cycles now. This will be my 4th. I think it's the same for you guys too. But I mean, you guys have seen this happen. This is classic.
And the other thing you said about depending on which altcoins applies here too.
Yes.
It depends on which altcoins you hold as to whether 40% is normal or not.
Yeah, if you're dollar cost averaging into whatever was the hot meme coin this cycle, I'll say Fartcoin. Fartcoin,
Sure.
super hot meme coin recently. Or you had like 7 or 8 months ago, those meme coins that were super hot that were by that one artist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The frog, Matt Fury.
Yeah, Matt Fury, the Matt Fury meme coins. If you're dollar cost averaging into those, you're hosed. If you're dollar cost averaging into Fartcoin is the judge hasn't, the jury hasn't quite declared Fartcoin to be dead yet. It's still a very, very good coin to trade currently. But usually with meme coins, a meme coin will be in trend for a while, and then that dies down, and there's new meme coins that take the stage, and then there's a new meme coin that takes the center stage, and there's a new meme coin. Very rarely do you get like a Doge coin to remain or a SHIB to remain. Maybe Pengu hasn't even entered that territory yet, right? And yet we kind of put it in that same territory, but it hasn't gotten there yet. If you're investing into a coin like a Fartcoin that hasn't proven an ability to stick around, and that is in that very dangerous category of meme coins that tend to get replaced and upstaged by whatever new hot meme flavor there is, probably not a good coin to dollar cost average into. An example of a good coin to dollar cost average into would be like an Ethereum, a Solana, of course Bitcoin, but we're talking altcoins right now. Coins that have a lot of usage, coins that make a lot of money, coins that will definitely still be hot and talked about and traded and have institutional adoption, right? These are things that you can probably dollar cost average into and probably one day be in profit again.
Okay, so here's a good follow-up. Alex, I know you saw it from Ryan in the comments talking about utility. Mm-hmm. What if my altcoin has utility? It's going to provide a particular service to a particular group of people that actually sounds like it could really solve a problem. Doesn't that mean that it's a good buy?
Listen. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Next question.
I wish
you
that
even
the
got
answer... It was important that we all allowed my deep side to marinate for just a second.
Yeah.
That was an intentional pause. The sad answer is no. I wish that was not the case, but the answer is no. The thing to really ask, honestly, my best advice, forget the word utility for just a minute while we talk about the nuance here, okay? Because technically, everything has some kind of utility. Oftentimes, the utility is either nonsense or speculation, but there's something there. Now, of course, I know that you're asking about like something that does a thing, something wherein like in order to do XYZ, I need to get this token in order to do the thing. Whether it's pay for transactions on this thing that is allegedly great, this network that I'm supposed to want to use, this service that I'm supposed to want to sign up for and participate with, whatever. The only thing that matters is product market fit. The only thing. The only thing that can determine that is whether or not anyone who actually wants to use the service acquires the thing to do the thing. So a good example of that would be Ether. A great example of that would be Solana. A good example of that would be, pick anything wherein users who want to participate with the network actually acquire the token to do the thing that the token is supposed to do for the network in question. Not just hope that it becomes worth more than it was some other time before in the future. That's
Can
just
I actually do an exercise with you this is a perfect setup for a really good talking point.
Yes.
You guys have talked a little about this on the show, but I want to pitch you a token that has so much utility. Okay.
Bearish
This
already.
utility powerhouse. All right. If you're just looking for utility, boy, have I got a token for you.
I don't like how this is
talk
starting.
about it. All right. One of the most rigorously designed, technically advanced blockchains in existence. The founder has founded 3 other blockchain protocols, one of which is Ethereum, okay? Built from the ground up with peer-reviewed academic research. I'm talking like formal, postdoctoral research methods, making it arguably the most scientifically grounded protocol in the entire crypto space, okay? The first blockchain to implement a provably secure proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. I'm not going to name it, might give it away. A smart contract platform built in a functional programming language that is ideal for like mission critical software. And a superior model for verifying complex deterministic transactions that can be used at scale to help people govern it effectively, to impact global problems like communication, banking, identity, governance infrastructure, especially in places like the global south where they need cheap but like real promising solutions. Are you in right now? I'm going to give you a chance to buy this token.
Can I ask you 2 questions?
Does it have a buyback and burn?
No. It's not bear. It's not bear token. Yeah, okay. No. Alex, what's your question?
How many years has this thing been around?
A long time.
How many users does it have?
Not enough.
How much money has it spent on marketing?
I actually don't have a number for that. I feel like they have plenty of money to spend and spend plenty of money on things, but a lot of it is like it has reached escape velocity. Anybody, anywhere in the comments, we've got guesses. We've got Monad, somebody says. We've got XRP, somebody says no, that's not correct. Yes.
I mean, we know what it is.
We know what it is. I got to give a point to Magic. The answer is, in fact, ADA. I'm talking about Cardano. Did you guys see, or did you talk about, and did I miss it, just the fallout around the weird Cardano hack that happened?
Dude, the amount of just like dragging that Charles Hoskinson has received on Twitter over the past 48 hours has been astounding, because I feel like more people are shitting on Charles right now, a person who is ultimately a very good person for the space, more than when like Sam Bankman-Fried stole billions of dollars. I'm just like, Jesus, as I'm scrolling through Twitter, I'm just like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh.
Dude, it was wild. I know you had seen it, Will, and I'm trying to pull up a good tweet about it. But essentially, what happened is somebody who I'm not entirely sure who this person is to Cardano. It sounds like he is like somebody who's a contributor. Do you have the read in here on who this person was that brought it down?
Mm-mm.
All I saw was that like he was somebody who was in the community and he was like vibe coding something and then knocked down the entire Cardano system for like a tiny bit.
Yeah, essentially a vibe coder who's just a community contributor broke the entire Cardano chain, and Charles Hoskinson had to spend the next like week justifying and explaining that no, the chain actually didn't go down. It's being used for all these things, and everybody just kept pulling up all these receipts telling on him to say, used for what? I mean, the usage stats. Cardano is arguably a great piece of technology, but the usage of it pales in comparison to how much money it's raised, its total valuation. And I don't know, we could probably name 6 crypto companies off the top of our heads that have tokens that you could buy that do a thing that just aren't doing as much. There aren't as many active addresses. I don't know. Maybe it'd be helpful for us to throw in a couple of metrics. Okay, if utility, Alex, doesn't matter, and we shouldn't pay attention to pitches like that because anybody can write them, what is it that we do look at?
It's not that they don't matter, it's that it can't be the only thing. And if you refuse to talk about everything else and you refuse to acknowledge the elephant in the room, which is that people love to speculate, and if you don't give someone a vehicle to do that, you're already going to struggle. And if you then can't, on top of that, supply the demand of speculative assets, problem. If you can't do, okay, what did I say the other day? A blockchain and ecosystem has 2 primary categories of responsibility. You have to incentivize and attract people to come into your ecosystem and make things. And then you have to, as the ecosystem, hook those builders up by helping them tell people what they've made. And if you can't do both of those things, you're going to languish and die on the vine. Mm-hmm. And Cardano has not done both of those things. That doesn't mean that the product is bad. It really, truly doesn't. It doesn't mean that it could not be the best one. It just doesn't matter. Because we live in a world, and this has nothing to do with, this is not just a crypto thing, this is an everything thing. If no one knows, if you build it, they will come as a myth. It's a legend, it's bubkiss, it's bullshit. if someone builds it, you still have to tell everyone that it was built so that they know where to go. There are so many things that can steal our attention every single day. If you refuse to market, if you refuse to tell the story, if you refuse to attract people and go out and do that legwork, you could build the coolest thing ever, the best tech ever, the best blockchain ever, the most secure, the fastest, the most scalable, the whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. What I would say is technology, like really good tech, something you want in a project? Sure. Is really good utility of the token and of that tech like a really good thing to have? Yeah, sure. Does it matter? Do either of those things matter on its own in terms of making it a good cryptocurrency to invest in? No. What matters more than that is adoption amongst your targeted audience. Therefore, the thing that you built, you have been able to take to market effectively and get adoption, both across developers who are building on you and consumers or businesses who are using you. And sometimes that's not enough. Great friends of the show, great technology, great stuff. The price of their token, not the greatest. Polygon, right? Polygon has great technology, great stuff for the space, tons of adoption, doing amazing stuff. They had $600 million of volume from their recent partnership with Revolut before even really talking about it at all. They're doing crazy stuff in terms of adoption. The price of the token hasn't done well. Why? It's missing that like community ravenous, like talking about on social media. People aren't sharing their story a whole lot, right? And that's why in terms of the token's performance, it hasn't done great. They can fix that though, but still that's just one example to pick on, right? There's so many other things that all have to go into a cryptocurrency to make it something that is good to invest in, because it is so difficult, because you can still build something that's great tech, that has utility, that gets adoption, and yet still doesn't do well price-wise, either because of the tokenomics or because people just aren't talking about it and don't know about it, right? It's so very difficult. So there are so many things to ask about like if a crypto is good to dollar cost average into in a bear market, outside of even just does this have utility, and outside of even just does this have utility and adoption, right? It's a plethora of things. There's like several pillars that build the house of an altcoin that make it worth a good investment, and it's so many different things.
Pillars of the house of the altcoin sounds like an epic, really nerdy fantasy novel.
I should probably write one.
Pillars of the house of the altcoin.
It's great. I'm in Maine. I'll just pull my Stephen King. It gets dark here at like 3:00 in the afternoon, so I'll just pour some whiskey and start writing.
Hey, if you are looking for something to do and you don't live in Maine and you're not Stephen King and you're like, man, this live stream is great, it'd be better if I could hang out with these guys even more. Let me remind you, this is your chance. Jump into the community at community.rumshq.com. It's super friendly. It's where the show lives 24/7. It's the best way to learn about crypto. And we also have a lot of fun together. It's totally free to join. But tonight, if you sign up for a premium membership, you will be entered to win an Arculus wallet. We're giving away an Arculus wallet to somebody. We're giving away an Arculus wallet to a premium member. And we're going to give away an Arculus wallet to somebody who signs up for premium. And then we got to figure out another category to award. Maybe people who watch on LinkedIn, like Michael is doing tonight, and Palmer too. I don't know. We got to think about something. Maybe somebody who leaves a review on Apple Podcasts. I would value that. Let me tell you.
I do want to go back real quickly to the Cardano conversation, because we talked about what happened with Cardano, right? But then the immediate 24 hours later, like people were ragging on Cardano, and then everyone was ragging specifically on Charles Hoskinson, because there are times that you may not know. Sometimes he replies to certain things, and it comes off brusque or just like a little elitist, you know.
A little.
Sometimes he comes off like he really thinks like his shit don't stink. And there was somebody who criticized him, and he replied with something that has been retweeted and memed to the nth degree over the past like 36 hours. And the quote was, "You do understand what I do for a living? I literally make decentralized central banks and rebuilt Wall Street on a blockchain." Like someone like it was just like a very, very cocky, like very kind of douchebag reply back to somebody. And now everyone has been commenting, like has been just like taking that, running with their own, putting it on top of memes and stuff.
It's the new copypasta.
It's the new copypasta. It's so good.
Shout out
truly
to
not
friend
enough
of the
letters
show,
in the word
Gito,
pompous.
who they said, you do understand what I do for a living. I literally launch economies on Solana. So
Correct.
You do understand what I do for a living. I literally complain about crypto for a living.
you do understand what I do for a living. I don't. What are we going to say to our families at Thanksgiving? I feel like my family understands, but I also feel like, man, I'm missing a real opportunity. It could be that Charles Hoskinson inspires a new movement of how crypto people spread the good word about what they do. But I don't know.
And then everyone hates us even more.
Everyone hates us even more. Exactly. Okay, if you've got a crypto question, let us know. We have a suggestion from Solom Spartan, our chief gift officer, hey brother, who says we should start a GoFundMe to get a pirate for Alex's shoulder. I'm in.
A parrot.
A parrot.
Did I say a pirate?
You said a pirate. I get it. We'll start with the P.
Because he looks like a pirate, and he lives like a pirate now on Tybee Island.
Oh, what a good little boy.
We have this instead.
Is that Arlo?
Oh, yeah.
He just faded right into the black of your soul. Or maybe that's your sweatshirt.
You know, I saw some more comments here, more things about Monad. I don't know enough about Monad. Can you guys educate me and folks in the audience to just like, I just haven't given the time to really look into it. I know it's been some things we've been talking about for a while. I don't know enough about it. Can you educate me on it?
Yes, I would be glad to. So Monad is something you're hearing a lot about. It is a new layer 1 blockchain that has been incubated for some time. It's EVM compatible, meaning that you can use existing Ethereum smart contracts, tools like wallets on Monad without rewriting them. I've heard it said Monad and Monad. I'm erring on the side of Monad because I think they might have a European connection. And their whole thing is they have, as like a blockchain, what makes them interesting or unique is that they use a parallel transaction execution. So it's not like every order has to happen in sequence, and other chains do
They're
this
all
too.
happening.
Yeah, they happen kind of throughout. And so this boosts their throughput. They claim, and mainnet's only been live for 2 days, that they can do 10,000 transactions a second. They have very low fees, very fast finality. They launched mainnet Monday, the native token MON, M-O-N, and they did an airdrop. Their token sale that they had recently was facilitated by Coinbase. They issued 7.5% of their total supply at like a $2.5 billion valuation, and I think they're up like at least 40% as of this morning. And most people across Twitter are saying that it's a very successful airdrop. It was serendipitously timed. They got the boost from being the first public offering on Coinbase's launchpad. And they probably also benefited from having been around for a minute, so people had time to like get into understanding what it is, but it still kind of has to play out. There's no guarantee that people are actually going to use this network. And like we said about adoption, you know, we want to see, though they've supported a couple of apps, we want to see how people use them, how many smart contracts are launched there, deployed there. I don't know that I personally have a dog in the fight.
To be the first one to launch off of Coinbase. Any answers around that?
Money.
Okay.
Did they pay Coinbase for it?
I have no idea.
Do you
It's
have
just a
it
guess.
confirmed?
No.
I thought really it had more to do with like applying. My understanding was Coinbase just
That's not how
launched
the
this.
world works.
Well, but my understanding is Coinbase just launched this token sale feature and said, okay, if you want to use our retail accessible like launchpad, come apply to us. And Monad applied, or maybe they were approached by Coinbase. I imagine that Coinbase probably wanted to have a big success for its first sale. They probably had a bunch of random Joes and Schmoes coming up to them. And so the Monad team, by comparison, probably looked like, you know, the best pony to ride.
Yeah. Okay.
I would guess. We can find out.
I was just wondering if like Coinbase Ventures had like a big stake in them or something, or you know, some kind of Coinbase money angle.
Not that I can see right here, but that would not surprise me.
Let me dig a
I think
little
it's
bit.
more. I think it's more likely. I think it's more likely that. I don't know enough about their founding team or anything. I actually.
Yes.
I met one of their co-founders in Buenos Aires. I went to an event they hosted. What'd they say?
In 2024, Monad Labs raised $225 million in funding led by Paradigm, and Coinbase Ventures was explicitly named as a participant in that round alongside other investors. Yeah.
There it is. Money.
Money.
Also,
Coinbase made Coinbase money.
shout out to Magic here for this extra context that, yes, it was Coinbase. You could buy it at 2 cents a token, but you have to hold it for 30 days or you will not be eligible to be included in future sales on Coinbase. Really interesting.
I have to just one quick, if you're in this thing and you're up, please consider some profits. You don't have to sell the whole bag, but consider paying yourself a little bit just because we don't know. It could continue to go up, which is a great reason to not sell the whole bag, but it could not. That's possible. So consider the profits for the love of God.
Speaking of up, guess what's trying to trigger a long signal on the 4-hour chart? Good old Bitcoin looking to trigger a long signal. Let's see. It's been a long time since we got one of those on the 4-hour chart.
Where have I heard this before?
Honestly, it sounded like how a creepy analytical pervert would like hit on you.
Yeah. Well, that's
Guess what's
exactly
triggering
what I
a
was
long
going
signal on the
for.
4-hour chart? Like, okay, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bitcoin
Okay.
97.5, and then the Bank of Japan will ruin everything.
Are you in a place where you can do a little screen share and show us what you're looking at in the squiggles on the chart, or?
Yeah, let me see.
No.
Let me see. I can take a look at the. I can share the squiggles.
Here comes some squiggles. I got you in the assist.
I'm doing this on my laptop, slowly zooming in.
And for people in podcast land, you already know, if you want to see the screen share, YouTube is the place to be. We have all the recordings of Rise Up After Dark and the Rise Up Morning Show in conveniently labeled playlists there. And I do think, while Will's like squiggling this, I kind of do think I want to give away a 4th wallet to somebody who writes a review on Apple Podcasts. Or maybe Spotify will accept Spotify before the show is done. How do you feel about it?
Not
I
opposed.
feel fine. Now,
Okay.
I'm down with giving away as much free stuff as possible.
Then very quickly, 4 wallets, 1 to a general viewer, 1 to a premium member, 1 to somebody who signs up for a premium trial at community.rumshq.com, and somebody who leaves a review for the Rise Up Morning Show on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Get the links, all the links, rumshq.com.
And I 100% swiftly and immediately forgot what I was going to say.
Hell yeah. Anyway, on Bitcoin, right, on the 4-hour chart. Granted, we still have 2 hours to go before this candle closes, so this long signal might get erased. But hey, look at this. Hang on a second.
What does it need to maintain to keep that signal?
It does. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this right here. Our Moxie indicator has flipped above the 0. We're getting a long signal right here above the 55 exponential moving average. That is typically a very, very good sign for continued upward price action. And also on the 4-hour chart, the next obvious resistance is all the way up here at $97.7 thousand. And watch this. I'm going to swap it on over here.
Damn.
We're going to take a look at the CoinGlass Bitcoin liquidity heat map. And we can see that there's actually a pretty big payday worth, let's see, 200. Oh, where is it? Okay, hang on. I got to zoom in a little bit more. We got to zoom in a little bit more, make this a little easier. Boom. So we're looking at how Binance makes the most amount of their money. And we can see here all the way up to basically $98,000. They get some pretty juicy paydays. That's about, let's see, 155, 135, 880, 90, 157, 192. That's about $1 billion worth of liquidated short positions, all between $98.5 to $97.5 thousand, lining up perfectly with our resistance right there. And you want to know who likes to make a lot of money? Binance. Binance likes to make a lot of money. They're really good at it. In fact, they're the best at it in the cryptocurrency space. And they see this just like we do. And they will make sure those short positions get liquidated. And then, we'll see what happens, right? I think there's going to be another cool off, whether that's a lower low or a higher low. We'll see what happens, right? I'm worried about some things from a macro standpoint. But if we just look at how Binance makes money, where these juicy liquidation targets are, we can see that there's actually not that much to the downside. In fact, I'll even zoom out a little bit further to show everybody, because this is painting a kind of bullish picture here. We're looking at leveraged positions that are 10x or higher over on Binance. There's not that, hang on a second, remind me later. There's not that much money to the downside. There's bigger paydays to the upwards, to the bull side, right? There's like $2 billion if you make it back to all-time highs. There's another like $500 million and another $500 million higher up towards 120,000. And even if we switch this up and we look at smaller leverage sized positions, and let's zoom out as far as we can again to get the best possible macro picture here, we see that there is in fact liquidity to the downside here. Binance will still absolutely make money on liquidations if it drives the price lower, but we are now looking at leverage positions that are between 2x to 9x. And this super bright spot here, I bet you probably think that's like, well, that's the brightest we've seen on either charts. That's going to be the most amount of money. That is a smaller amount of money than those clumps, those small clumps I showed you on the previous chart, on the high leverage chart. So the money Binance can make down low, yes, it is significant to us, but there aren't really too many paydays here that are higher than $100 million, which isn't that big of a financial incentive, which is showing us, in summary here, what I'm trying to paint to you is that we are starting to see a picture where Binance and other market makers are starting to be more financially incentivized to drive Bitcoin higher, right? And that's a really cool thing. So when we go back and we take a look at, hey, in the short term, we're getting a long signal. We're above some support. We could go up and hit that 97, 98K, which is exactly where that big payday is. For Binance, that could be a pretty cool opportunity. Then macro-wise, we go, cool. You have a buy the rumor, sell the news event on December 10th, which is the Fed cutting interest rates. The Fed cutting interest rates again. And then after that, we have the Bank of Japan's decision to most likely hike rates. So we have a perfect buy the rumor, sell the news event that's happening right now.
When is that, Will? Is that that
December 10th is the U.S. central bank's decision. December 18th to 19th is the Bank of Japan's central bank decision.
Volatile week.
So we are set up in the short term between now and December 10th from a macroeconomic standpoint, from a TA standpoint, and from a Binance making money standpoint to see that rally to about 100K. Then we get into some iffy space where I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, because the Bank of Japan, when they announce they're going to hike rates on the 18th, that's going to cause all markets to sell off.
I mean,
the question there though is it a massive sell-off or is it a controlled sell-off, right? That's the question. I don't know the answer. No one knows the answer, but that's when we need to start to evaluate, will we get a higher low, double bottom, or will we fall through, which is what I'm leaning towards personally.
I can tell you right now that for me, this is me. If Bitcoin went back up to push to where you're talking about, just shy of 100, I would take profits pretty heavily, because if it turned around at that point, I would 100% be like, we're going lower than we just were, especially because the trip down would be a lot easier it would be a lot easier to cascade lower and lower and lower. And like you said, there still are a bunch of paydays down there. So that's what I would personally expect, just given like overall sentiment. It would fit. You would see so many people who started talking about how like, oh, obviously dead cat bounce, definitely lower, time to hit 70, whatever. All that stuff would start flying around like crazy. The second it like crested at 98 or 97 or whatever, and then tipped over and started even just leveling out, I think
Yep.
that it would fall like a rock.
The other thing too is like this pump that we're looking like we're going to get in Bitcoin, and hopefully that trickles into altcoins too, right? Is I think ultimately a good time to like lessen your portfolio, because then we're going to hit a lot of resistance for a lot of reasons, both from a TA standpoint and from a timeline narrative standpoint, to then have a correction. And then, you know, if you have Bitcoin and altcoins prove to you that there's a higher low or a double bottom, hey, great. You get to buy back into a market that's shown like a strong bounce, as opposed to putting yourself at so much risk of that just like totally falling through, right? Because also I would love to sell some of my positions that I have now, even some that are at a loss, if the market just like then absolutely blasts past it, because then there's an even bigger money making opportunity with my next position, even if my last position I took was a loss. If it falls down, I get to go, oh hell yeah, I can buy like Pengu at 1 cent. You know, I'm just like picking a number, or like whatever, or like I can buy Solana at like $80, you know, or you know, something like that. Like pick an example, right? I'm not saying that those are my targets. I'm just picking arbitrary numbers.
Do you see this? Oh, go ahead.
That's what I would be looking at too, because I don't trade Bitcoin. You know, track it, follow, pay attention to it, just to try to get a feel for the rest of the market. Like I said, we've seen more of a, I don't know, it feels like we've seen more of a decoupling from Bitcoin and the altcoins, like not following the classic pump then pump, dump then dump type of pattern. But you know, my personal like sell targets are between 150 and 160 for Sol, the thing I do swing trade, because I bought heavily from, you know, 130s around 140, stopped around 140. So right now that whole position is in a couple percent of profit. If it hits 150 and crests it, I'm selling that whole thing. And then would be looking to take all of that and reallocate all of it back below 120 again.
Yep.
What's your time frame for that? How certain are you that you're going to get to see that in the next? I mean, it all depends on how the next couple of weeks play out, of course, and what changes. But
how certain?
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah. That's what I thought you'd say.
I have no fucking clue. What I do know is that I have a large pile of Solana and I have a pile of USDC on Sol, and I'm prepped for it to go up, and I'm prepped for it to go to crater. I'm prepped for it to go all the way down to about $48 as my average before I don't hold any in profit anymore. And I'm prepped for it to go all the way back to 310. And I have no idea when, if, how fast, how slow. I have no clue. All I know is that it's either going up, down, or it's going to sit here flat, and I have a plan for all three of those scenarios. That's literally all I know. Got
it. Shout out to Bitcoin Zach, who asked, what do you guys think of Monad? If you have a question that we've already answered tonight, please do forgive us if we direct you to the YouTube recording. Did you know that all of our episodes live there forever? I'm talking about at the Rise Up Morning Show on YouTube. Get all the links and so much more at rumshq.com. And don't forget, if you sign up for a premium membership tonight, it's totally free to try. We will put you in the running to win your very own Arculus cold storage wallet. If you leave us a review on Apple or Spotify tonight, we will put you in the running. We will make the draw before the end of this stream in just about an hour. I had a really good question here in the comments, if you guys are okay to move on. It's related,
yes.
But go ahead.
Let's take the question, and then I just want to share that Tether news.
Oh, I haven't seen the Tether news. No.
Dude, it's wild.
Okay, good. That's a good teaser. You got to stick around for the Tether news. This is another also potentially wild story. So I'm glad we're getting into it on After Dark. This is about JP Morgan, allegedly shorting MicroStrategy, MSTR's stock. Have you guys heard the news about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me read the folks in. This is all alleged so far. Some in the crypto community are saying that JPM has opened a massive short position on MSTR. So they are betting the stock will go down, potentially very hard. And it looks a lot like what we saw happen years ago with hedge funds and institutions betting on the demise of GameStop that led to this really interesting short squeeze. So basically people say JPM is attacking MicroStrategy, and some people are saying by extension they're attacking Bitcoin, since Strategy's value is heavily tied to its Bitcoin holdings. And that's what's amplified this on social media, is everybody's thinking, are we going to get another GameStop-esque short squeeze? Are we going to be able to bankrupt JPM if we pump MicroStrategy?
That'd be so funny.
I mean, wouldn't that be wild? But here's what I just looked this up to see, like, can we verify this? And I do see at least one recent filing. This is a publication from today on Market Periodical, said that JPM has zero short exposure, though they did sell about 750,000 shares of MSTR in Q3 as part of a broader sell-off that they were doing, and they've expressed public concern. Banks like this often do things this way. You know, Jamie Dimon always out here saying, "Oh, I don't know that I like Bitcoin." They've been on the record saying that MSTR might be excluded from some of their major indexes like MSCI because of its heavy Bitcoin holdings and how volatile they are. Yes.
I want to just be very clear.
For Jamie Dimon?
Jamie Dimon gets the hat trick of Gwumps in one shot. Because, Jamie, shut up, dude.
Noted 3 Gwumps. So, Treat the Rumors is unproven, but the underlying concern is real. The Big Short by JPM story doesn't appear in any like public regulatory filings. MSTR is definitely facing some serious structural issues, though. A lot of people are capitulating right now that Bitcoin is, up and down. I think they're actually big time in the red based on how they've been buying Bitcoin, and that's bad for their whole business model. Go ahead, Al.
Although old Sailor, extremely recently, when asked, said, "We can't get liquidated," which is why would you say that?
It makes everybody think that you will get liquidated.
Who needed that challenge? First of all, that wasn't the question. But he basically just said, in answer to the question, where's the liquidation point? We can't get liquidated. We would just dilute more equity. Brother, I really want.
So like they would sell Bitcoin, or they would sell the stocks that they own. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, their board of directors are just like white knuckles on a desk.
Yeah, seriously.
Someone's like, please let Michael stop doing podcasts.
Yeah, he's like, hold. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But no, for real. You know what? One more for Jamie.
Yeah. Just for his past. His past bullshit talk of Bitcoin.
My favorite show on earth is watching Katie Porter whiteboard Jamie Dimon in a congressional hearing. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch.
I haven't seen it, but I would really like to.
Give it a Google. It's a good one.
Give it a Google. Okay. Will, did you have a take on the MicroStrategy thing in terms of like when, if it's confirmed, what the play is, or just anything else?
No, I mean, nothing to really add there, except like MicroStrategy, it will not be in a position where they are forced to sell Bitcoin. There's no like legal or like immediate trigger just because the stock goes down, right? It would just be, the only way that would ever happen would be if the board forced it to happen. In order to do that, they'd have to fire Michael Saylor. And then in which case, there goes like our industry for a while.
I don't know. Maybe it's a hot take. I don't know. It's been my opinion the entire time. I look at Michael Saylor as more of a liability than an asset to the industry.
It would have been great if there was like 4 other Michael Saylors who had creeped up as soon as the ETFs got out. I thought Michael Dell was going to be one. If there were like other big players who came out and were like, yeah, we're buying Bitcoin, we're adding it to our balance sheet, it's part of our company structure, we're going to add like X amount and then we'll be good. But that didn't really happen.
Jeff Strauss says he came into the space late and thinks he's the smartest guy on earth. That's about it. But I do think these kind of bullish, that's his whole job. If he wasn't super mega long on Bitcoin, I don't know that he would be as effective, that MicroStrategy would be as big a boon for the space. I'm not saying it's entirely a good thing, but like I get it.
I've got the number for you.
Oh, give it to me.
So as of the 17th of November is when this was written. 649,870 Bitcoin, at an average purchase price of $66,300.
Yeah, they're fine.
So liquidation, I mean, it's not zero. It's not impossible, but it's a lot lower than 66.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, that would cause more problems for everybody, probably including JP Morgan, if they were going to just go after that. I don't think they would do it.
Never forget that Jamie the whole time was sending letters to his biggest clients, his most wealthy investors and people in his sphere, telling them to look into Bitcoin the whole time he was trashing it publicly, because the entire system that he is a piece of is only a thing because they lie to you every day about how it works. The only reason that exists is because not enough people know how it works. That's it.
Yeah. Shout out to Bearded with the assist. JPM holds approximately 5.28 million shares of BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust.
Yes, certainly sounds like they really don't believe in it.
Yeah.
Con artists.
Okay, Will, you got a Tether story for me?
Yeah.
Hit it.
Take it away.
You can never FUD Tether ever again.
Oh.
Those days are gone. Tether has been buying a little bit of gold. And by a little bit, I mean they are now the world's largest independent holder of gold outside of a handful of central banks.
Whoa.
This past
That's
quarter,
correct.
they bought 26 metric tons of gold, which was number
Christ.
one above all nation states and central banks. To date, they hold 116 metric tons of gold, making them the largest holder of gold in the world outside of a couple of central banks.
Dang, look at this graph. For the people in podcast land, the next line on this graph next to Tether's 26 tons is Kazakhstan, and then Brazil, and then Turkey, and then Iraq. All their central banks. That is wild.
As soon as you said I can't FUD Tether anymore, I was going to say, watch me, but now I don't want to.
No, I don't want to. I love this comment by Michi Rose. Excuse the fuck out of me. Excuse the fuck out of me.
Listen, what I was going to say was the only real FUD that you can levy against Tether at this point is the Genius Act. But you have to say the same thing about USDC. And I think that gold thing kind of might take a little bit of a dump on that whole thing. Maybe doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, well, when you're one of the biggest buyers of US debt and now gold, you're basically too big to fail.
Right, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's kind of why. So, shameless plug, I'm starting a new show. It's called Trust Issues. It's all about like policy and legislative deep dives and understanding how the United States and governments around the world are entering the crypto space and what they're doing and why it's nonsense. The first topic of the very first episode is why Genius is a steaming pile of shit. And this is kind of why. If you haven't read the Genius Act, I recommend that you do because it's awful. But now I kind of want to see it go head to head with USD1. Because, dude, there's no way USD1 can hold even the whisper of a candle to a behemoth like Tether. Like, that's crazy.
So they're the largest buyer of gold, or largest reported buyer. There are probably some black boxes. I bet China's underreporting. We probably are too.
Yes.
The largest buyer of treasuries to back USDT.
Well, they're not the largest buyer of treasuries, but they're ranked
not.
like 14th in the world.
And I know that they have like an operating standard. I don't know what it is, but it's like a policy that they allocate up to 15% of their net operating profits to buy Bitcoin. So, I mean, sure, they haven't released a report from any like one clear view on every single one of their assets. And I saw recently that, check this out, the S&P shifted USDT from like constrained to weak because it's got so much supply in Bitcoin. But I don't know. Can you imagine? Like you said, Will, you're never going to FUD
That's
Tether
for the
again.
S&P.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you cannot possibly FUD Tether at this point. You can try, and then people just got to be like, sir, are you did you know these things? Oh, I know them. I still don't like it. Oh, so you're stupid. Oh, you're really stupid.
Oh, okay.
Loser.
Dumb.
Got it. Okay. Dumb. Thank you, sir. I'll file that away in my dunce folder in the back of my head.
And if you want to buy a token that'll give you exposure to Tether's gold, then XAUT, that's your token. It's their digital token backed by physical gold. Your favorite new startup is putting gold on a blockchain, and Tether said,
I'll tell you right
Hold
now,
my
too.
beer.
Another good one. Shout out to friends. God, I'm so stoked that I get to say that. Friends of the show, not sponsors. DeFi Llama. You can go over there and look up the yields table and sort by Tether. And again, giant list of all of the places you can take straight Tether or Tether plus other stuff and farm yield to your heart's content all over the place. Tons of options.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. I've got pecan pie batter on my fingers now.
Dude, I also just ate pecan pie. I was pre-gaming for tomorrow.
Really?
Oh, dude, I got a bourbon pecan pie back there. It's my favorite pie my mom makes. I'm saving it for Thanksgiving Day, though.
Will's mom gets another ding.
Ruth, you're running away with this thing. Okay, really
Yeah,
quick
we got
thing.
Ruth.
Interlude for Thanksgiving food. Leave your favorite food in the comments. Yes.
Do you remember when I said but, and then I immediately forgot what I was going to say?
Yes, actually.
I remember. I still have it. Okay.
Take
if
it away.
Come on, act
If-
like you know how to run a fake radio show.
It's fake. That's the whole point. And also, the rum is gone. So,
Oh,
you
no.
know, that means whatever that means. If you win a wallet today and you would rather not get one immediately, but you would rather get on the list to get a free purple one when the purple one drops, which is a Rise Up branded Arculus wallet in a beautiful purple with my face on it. Kinda.
Nice.
Cartoon face on it.
With my cartoon face on it, and also Will's cartoon jaw and Evan's cartoon hair. You can opt into that. Just let us know, and we'll put that down on the list too.
Dude, I want that wallet so badly.
Oh, dude, me too.
We just have to. Arculus said that they just have to get like the last like alignment, whatever, with like their manufacturer. But like, dude, I want it so bad.
I want that thing on the homepage.
Yeah, basically, instead of like
Yeah.
our actual logo, I'm just going to frame it with a little card and then, like, buy now. Does it come in leopard? Michi Rose wants to know.
You know, we've been doing this show for a little bit now because the logo doesn't have my mustache.
It's true. Someone slap a Groucho Marx on that bad boy.
Yeah,
It does have my hat, though.
It
does
does.
have
Yeah.
my hat.
Does have your hat.
We'll just have to give Will a little mustache, and then it'll be perfect. You can sign up for that at community.rumshq.com. Just search the community wallet forum, or honestly, anywhere you go in that space and say, hey, looking for the wallet sign up form, or hey, looking to start a premium trial because I want to win a wallet tonight. Somebody in there will help you. We'll find the right direction for you. That's your reminder. So I'm looking for, what are you making for Thanksgiving if you celebrate? Have you left a review on Apple or Spotify? Have you started a premium trial? Or just let us know if you don't have cold storage yet, and we will be doing a couple of drawings at the end of the show. I'm looking forward to the pecan pie. Kimberly makes a recipe that her grandmother, her mama, used to make. And actually, Crystal, Kimberly's sister, got her this really nice, I can't remember if it was a birthday or maybe I think it was a Christmas gift. Last Christmas, she found one of their mama's recipe cards for pecan pie and like put it on a cutting board. So it's got like her handwriting on it and the recipe for the pecan pie. So it's a real treasured possession in our kitchen. And I really enjoy getting to eat the recipe every time she makes it. I always eat the batter out of the bowl because she's sweet to me. But we also have pumpkin pie. You guys, I make this pumpkin pie every year that's got, it's like a ripoff of the Milk Bar. If you've ever heard that recipe, it was going around TikTok for a while. It's got like salted caramel in the bottom of the pie crust.
Ooh.
And then you don't just do pumpkin, you melt it down with like white chocolate chips and, a little extra sugar and some heavy cream and extra pumpkin spice and cardamom and stuff. So it becomes this like pumpkin ganache. And then you put that on the caramel base, and then you make streusel for the top of it. It's just like my favorite dessert to eat. I love pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie. They're just so
I gotta tell you,
uh-huh.
I fucking love streusel.
Streusel, dude.
Streusel is great. Sweet potato pie is just worse pumpkin pie.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's just worse pumpkin pie.
No.
And you know what? Pumpkin pie is fine.
Ugh.
Right? There,
Are
if pumpkin
you
pie
trying to
is
lose?
fine, sweet potato pie is a bad pie.
Wait, he's self-sabotaging right now. Look at him.
I think
What's
you just
he
got
doing?
5 glumps in a row, and I'm
Oh.
pretty sure
No,
that erased all your.
Yeah, because like you have such better pies. Bourbon pecan pie or just pecan pie, top tier. Top tier. Pecan pies, phenomenal. Apple pies, very, 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 very good. Blueberry pie is also great. You know,
Will, what are you doing right now,
can't
dude?
believe
sweet potato
I
pie
can't
is
believe I
not a good
trusted
pie.
you.
Will,
Not a
quit
good
while
pie.
you're only marginally behind.
Hey, crypto machinery, sweet potato pie is a bad pie. Whenever people are like, whenever I see Europeans being like, oh, I see Americans, they have sweet potato pie. It sounds weird. I want to try it. I'm like, save yourself. No.
It's
You're gonna
so
think
good.
Thanksgiving's is bad. Have your pumpkin pie, and you're like, okay, this is pretty good. Then you have your apple pie, and you're like, oh, this is actually good. And then have your pecan pie, and you're like, wait, this is a gift from the gods, both old and new.
Oh my God.
Will,
Not ideal.
sweet, beautiful, stupid Will. You absolute wiener.
Guys, it's just
I've
I'm
never
sorry,
seen-
my palate is better than my pie palate.
Never in the history of 58 weeks of After Dark have I ever seen one single person acquire 5 gwumps in such a short time span from multiple gwumpers at once. But you know what, Will? I'm proud of you. Somehow I'm proud of you.
Yeah, honestly, that was impressive. That was impressive. The velocity of points.
I'm sorry that these are actually gwumps for you because you have bad pie taste.
No,
Well,
there.
Evan,
Until you
I'll
get
say
a glump on your
sweet potato
soundboard.
pie- the sweet potato pie you said sounded like the best sweet potato pie I've heard because that has things in it to cover
Goddamn right.
the bad sweet potato pie flavor.
No. Listen, Will, unfortunately for you, you don't have a soundboard, so you actually can't legally give any dings or glumps.
Correct.
Yeah, weird. Just doesn't count for shit.
Wait a second.
Sorry.
You got your little school bell? You got a little champagne glass or something?
You're a loser.
I just want the record to show that in a game where Jamie Dimon got 4 gwumps, somehow Will is currently losing. There's still plenty of time for him to earn it back, though, with actual dings. Not those made in China.
Not those dollar store dings that you're giving yourself right now.
Your mother is so upset at what you are doing. You're abusing her fine glasses, Will.
Yep. You're bringing shame to the family right now. Ruth is carrying the Watson family on her back right now.
Mom's been doing that for years. She's used to it.
That's true.
Actually, she is tied for the lead with Streusel and
Wait, Solano Cruz, I don't even think that racism got 5 clumps that one show.
yeah, that's actually true.
Correct.
I mean, racism. I remember that one we were reading up the points, like, and also with 1 gwump, racism.
yeah, and Uniswap lost to racism.
Yeah,
that night.
Uniswap lost to racism that one show.
You know what's funny? I can't remember much, but I can remember the specific gwump score of every loser of After Dark for the past year.
Yeah, you know, that is odd. I think I lost the game once with like 4 gwumps. I don't remember. I'll have to look back. I have it all in my notebook. I don't know how we're going to square the points tonight, Alex, because you've got a tally there and I've got a tally here.
Oh, I'm not keeping track of anything. That's your job.
Okay, good. Well, there was a moment when you did a
got
ding.
like 75 dings on my glass.
Yeah, no one counted those.
No, there was a
Yeah.
moment when you did a
Yeah.
ding, and I had no idea who it was for. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I just had a lingering ding. I'm gonna give that one to me, and now I have negative. I have -1. I had 2 gwumps. So you know you're actually doing pretty good, Alex.
Of course I am.
Okay. How low are we going?
Guys, we lost 10 listeners.
lost.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't blame him either. If you've got a crypto question, if you've got a favorite Thanksgiving dish, or you're just sticking around because you want to win an Arculus at the end of the show, then drop it below. Let us know in the comments. Share the stream to your friends, and let us help them find you know the commercial. Be safe. Use crypto. Call me.
Eat your veggies.
Eat your veggies. Bearded said about the people who drop there, not real listeners. I'm gonna gwump them. People who drop.
Hey, listen. Speaking of eating your veggies, the DeFi Carrot APY is currently 10.1%.
Oh, damn!
Just saying.
Goddamn, DeFi Carrot.
Yeah. Good job, Carrot. Proud of you.
I'm impressed.
Doing the Lord's work.
Seriously, carrying the industry on its back right now.
And yet not enough people know about you.
No, you know what? It's a crime.
Yeah, but that's why this is such an important time to like lock in and pay attention. If you are not paying attention in the bear market, if you're not paying attention when the market is down, if you're not paying attention when it's a little boring, like we have more good DeFi, more safe DeFi. Like me in 2020 venturing out onto decentralized exchanges, learning how to swap tokens for the first time. If you had told me all the things that we could do now, I'd be like, first of all, how do you know that much? And then I'd be like, sounds great, sign me up. We're living in the best era yet. It's the golden era of crypto. I can't think of a better time to be alive. Oh,
I
real
don't
quick
know.
PSA.
I really liked it when we were talking about decentralizing dentists. You know, that was a pretty good time in 2017.
Oh my God.
Dentacoin, baby.
Shout out
That
to
was real. I'm not making
Robot
that up.
Steckler is still asking on almost every single morning show, when is Dentacoin going to
When is
pop?
Dentacoin? I did have one crypto from 2017 literally go to zero. It was Publica. It was literally just being like, we'll take Amazon and put it on the blockchain. And I was like, genius.
The utility, yeah.
And it literally went to zero. It no longer exists because all exchanges delisted it, and it just didn't get put on any decentralized things. So it literally went away.
I actually do have a PSA related to Arculus in response to a community question. Bearded and Jeff Rascal both wanted to know if emails that they received from Arculus, they bought wallets, and then they got emails from like yotpo.com asking them to take a survey about their experience. And we did hear back from the Arculus team. They're super fast. That is, in fact, their review platform. It's a legitimate email, and we'll give them the feedback. Arculus, if you're listening, first of all, thank you. Second of all, can we get an email mask or something for that, or like a link on your website? I don't know. Might be helpful. Go ahead and fill out that survey. Help our friends at Arculus out, and keep questioning links. I think that's amazing. I'm giving Bearded and Jeff both a point for being skeptical about links before they click. And what the hell? I'm going to give Arculus a point too. Okay, I mean, Alex,
every partner
somebody
gets a ding for being a partner.
And Alex,
making the show good and
who
possible.
are the partners of the Rise Up Morning Show and Rise Up After Dark and Rise Up Market Watch? Who are the partners of Rise Up Media?
We have Polygon. We have Arculus. We have Unlock Protocol. We have Jito. And of course, we have the White Whale.
We love all the partners that make this show possible. If you want to hear what's going on, why we partner with these people, we are glad to answer your questions about it. But honestly, the place you should go to learn more about them is rumshq.com. We have a recommended tools and deals tab where at the top you can see like different offers from our sponsors, like Polygon, who wants to give you free money for making content. The White Whale, who just wants to teach you about how markets work from a unique perspective, and so on and so forth. Unlock, that makes ticketing and memberships easier. We're going to use them for scholarships, hopefully before the end of the year. And then there's other tools. We got to put more tools up there. DeFi Llama is up there. Everything you hear us talk about on the show will live in that page on our website. Sorry, Alex, go ahead.
No, it's more than that. I want to do all kinds of stuff with that. That's why that one started, because it was like, hey, look, it's a thing. You want to talk about utility? That's a thing with product market fit. I'm a business owner. They have a service. I want that service for the business. It will make everything better. And now here we are working with them. Cool as shit.
Cool as shit.
That was supposed to be a ding. But it was applause. I'm not mad about it.
Wait. That timed well.
Pretty sure that might be Will's 5th apple juice of the show.
Yeah, look at him.
I just have like all of these apple juices underneath. Just...
In the real twist of the night, though, it's legitimately just apple juice.
It actually is just apple juice.
His tolerance is just so low.
In answer to the question from Jeff Rascal, when do you think your show will start? Next Wednesday afternoon. Time TBD, but it's looking like 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday.
Are you kidding me? You're doing another show on a Wednesday? Bro.
Yeah, listen, it's the
You're
only
gonna
day
do
that it
3
like
shows
worked
on
out.
Wednesday? Dear God.
Yeah, Wednesday's going to be a 6-hour live day.
Listen, man, if you need to take a break, call me.
Hey, you know what? I was about to say, I mean, like, you could cut out some time to like make some videos, but I saw like 3 videos of yours like pop up on my feed today. I was really proud.
I did 2 today.
I reshared them. I was like a proud papa. I was like,
Thanks, dude.
Look at him go.
You know what's funny is that today I was really channeling my inner William, and the second one I was just like, oh, idea, and I just ran upstairs and filmed it and posted it. That's all. And I just
beautiful. I'm
gotta
so
get
proud. Like,
Wow.
grow up so fast.
Thank you. I got to get out of my own way. For someone who posted like 1,500 and then just like abruptly fell out of it and stopped, and then I just had a hard time getting back into it, especially given that like the original Rapid Fire Crypto News was 400 days straight without a single break, including one episode filmed from a helicopter mid-flight.
Yeah, that might be your coolest video ever. Be hard
That was
to beat
that was the coolest video.
That is
ever.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got just a few more minutes left of the show. About 30 or 40 minutes before we ride our turkeys and pecan pies into the sunrise. I didn't have a sound prepared for that. Maybe I can get one before tomorrow. That could be the move. You still have time to sign up for a premium membership, to leave a review on Apple or Spotify if you want to win one of the Arculus wallets we're giving away. And if you've got a question, of course, leave it below. Did I miss any questions? I have not had a chance to scroll in a second, and I've just been kind of
It's been a minute since we've had
a couple of months since we've had a banana eaten live on stream.
I'm back, baby.
Well, first of all, you do get a ding just because Will needs all the help he can get from the rest of his family because he really brought shame to the Watson name tonight. I'm sorry to
Sweet
tell
potato
you.
pie is bad. Sweet potato pie is bad.
I don't know if I've ever had sweet potato pie.
It's bad.
I don't know. I can't say that because I don't know.
Okay.
That's right. You can't say that because
You
you're
don't have
objectively
it.
Your
wrong.
brother is
How
helping you
often
out right now.
Pie established places.
He's trying to help you, Will.
Good pie palates.
All I know is I'm full of potassium right now.
That's good. I'm proud of you. You're not going to cramp tonight. No Charlie horse for you.
No,
Is there ever a time when you're not actively eating a banana?
Man's a mystery.
I mean-
monkey eat banana, no cramp.
It's scientific fact that
Two
every time
banana,
he's been here,
no cramp.
it's been with a banana.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is William Chris Watson. An abundance of Williams everywhere all the time, and he's always got a banana.
Yeah, we got 3 Williams in this house right now.
Did he just mic drop a banana?
Did he mic drop the banana?
Oh my gosh. Don't go eating all the ingredients for tomorrow, Chris. That's funny. Yes, indeed. Gobble, gobble. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm scrolling through the comments. If we've missed something you've said, if you're in podcast land and you have absolutely no clue what's going on, then we're sorry. But leave your questions too, and we will be sure to get to them.
I'll answer. There was a question. What is the new show? So quick teaser. This is like the ultimate nerd hour. So if you're into this kind of thing, this is going to be a real treat. It's called Trust Issues. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the name. I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
It's all about the optics of cryptocurrency, a deep dive into legislative and policy-based discussions about the industry, what governments are doing, why it's good or bad, regardless of party, because, spoiler alert, they're both getting it wrong, and we're also gonna we're not gonna really focus too much on more of the basic stuff. This is kind of meant to be like a deep dive, but I am super stoked to say that I have 3 co-hosts for it. Neither of these two wieners. It's going to be friend of the show, recurring guest Lindsay Poss. It's going to be also friend of the show, guest who's been on twice. Emily's been on twice, I think.
Yeah, I think she has. I think she has.
And of course, whenever we can get her, the incomparable Katie Bettner. I'm so excited. All 3 of them are way smarter than me, which is exactly why I asked them to do this. And it's going to be awesome.
It sounds like it's going to be awesome. And so Genius and Clarity Act, I imagine, will make strong appearances in the first episode.
Genius is the first one. We're probably not going to even get to Clarity because there's honestly so much heinous shit to talk about with Genius that we'll have to get to Clarity later. Yeah, Genius, just because it's already passed and it's in law, and like we need to talk about it because like nobody is. It's crazy. I don't even think they know what's in it. I don't think the people who passed it know what's in it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I absolutely think you're right.
Well, good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody else. On that note, I do appreciate all the support. I'm excited to see you guys are excited about it. If you have any topics that you want to see talked about, toss them out. I'm taking notes.
And Alex, give us the time one more time. It's going to be Wednesday when?
It's going to be next Wednesday. It's going to be afternoon U.S. East Coast time. I don't have an exact time yet. We're narrowing it down to like the hour. It will be live. It will be recorded as well. Same places. All the usual channels, suspects. It will be the same kind of thing. So if you can find us here, you'll find us there. Probably like 1 or 2 in the afternoon Eastern U.S. time on Wednesdays.
Okay. Nice. Would one of you stall a little for me and do a jazz dance, and we could possibly talk about what is everybody buying, or Magic wants to know what are we buying for Black Friday. Alex, we did see a couple of deals, I feel like, from our audio-visual stuff, but if you have a token you're looking at or buying, let them know. Stall for me for 2 seconds because I want to see if I can make it easier for people to leave a review.
I like to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I like to sing about the sky so blue and the things in June and the sky ba-da-ba-doo this is ba-da-ba-bow.
Beautiful. Will,
is that long enough or do you need more?
Well, now I want you to tell me what's on your Black Friday wish list.
I need a new mic for my phone when I do videos, because the mic that I've been doing for our podcast has been really good for like our show, like the podcast mic I have. But sometimes when I do like my B-roll stuff on my camera, there'll be like a crack or a popple. A popple is like, actually, I meant to say pop, but a popple honestly is a better description of it. When I like first talk into it, and it picks up a little bit too much. So I need like a good mic for just B-roll stuff. I could also use like a classic Ford Bronco turned into a convertible. That would be a good island car for where the boat is.
Will. It's the
Wait, over here. Wait, over here again. Over here. Alex, over here. Over here one more time. And over here one more time. Okay, tell me.
It's a small rig, lava mic, 2.
Okay.
Transmitter, 2 or 1 receiver, 2 transmitters. It's awesome.
Perfect. I'll buy it.
Not sponsored. I wish though. I've spent so much money on small rig stuff.
What's your input, Will, for your phone?
He has a real phone, so it's a USB-C.
It's USB-C.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We both have.
That's what I need. So I need to buy that, and then I'll put together like a Christmas list for Santa. And then at some point, I need to go shopping for an engagement ring. But we'll figure that out. So,
bro, are you just dropping that casually on the air?
I mean, she knows. I've been sending her to ring stores to figure out like what kind of stuff she wants. I'm like, you just gotta like. I was like, I'm gonna do it with a ring pop otherwise, and she's like, I don't want that. And I was like, what flavor do you want? I recommend the blue raspberry. And she's like, I'm just gonna go figure out what I want. I'm like, all right, baby, thank you, love you.
Watermelon.
I'm not a big fan of the watermelon flavors.
God, Will.
I like what I like, and it's better than what you like. I'm sorry.
You like what you like, and you're wrong.
Blue raspberry is the greatest artificial flavor for any type of artificial flavor.
I just need to butt in to say, I'm pretty sure you guys just summarized everything that happens in the problem of like divisiveness in politics. I like what I like and you're wrong. Or I like what I like and it's better than what you like and no, you're wrong. Or I don't know. I need to, somebody clip that.
I like what I like and it's better than what you like. It's something
Listen.
like that. I feel like what I said was better before.
What I'm about to say takes great maturity. And I already know that I'm wrong about this, so I'll take the gwump because I deserve it. You know what my favorite artificial like flavor is for like Jolly Ranchers or lollipops or whatever?
Oh my God. I can't believe you're about to do this to me. I already know it. Give it to me.
Grape.
Oh, man.
For artificial flavors, I feel like grape's the benchmark for everything. I feel like it's the staple artificial flavor for everything. Like everything has a grape flavor, and I'm always just like kind of okay with it. I never really like it. I'm just always kind of okay with it.
Oh.
I love grape, and no one else in my house likes grape. Chris
No
and I
one-
both hate grape. So
I mean, grape. Grape ices are wonderful.
oh, they're great.
Grape.
I like grape juice.
Grape ices. See, I'm not a big fan of grape juice,
No,
but
grape juice is the only
ices
wrong
are top
answer.
tier. Grape ices are top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Point well, Daddy Pancakes.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You deserve one. You need all the help you can get.
You need all the help you can get at this point. Grape is the staple. Bearded says, okay, I will tell you this.
I'm winning in a landslide on my front, guys.
The only flavor I would be a little more upset about if you said is like banana. Artificial banana is...
No. Oh, yeah. Artificial banana is not good.
It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it's never good in any fashion.
No.
We're going to have to move on from this conversation.
We really, I mean, it's...
But hey, we found a flavor that we agreed on.
And it was grape.
No, it was banana. It was banana being bad.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, banana's bad.
Banana is bad. If
It's
you
okay.
like
There's
banana,
still hope for humanity.
you got to listen to another show. I'm so sorry.
Huh.
Do you think,
Bananas made like a couple appearances this episode.
Actually, yeah. But not sponsored by Chiquita Banana. I would eat that. That's about the only real banana. I think y'all get a point for disliking artificial banana and artificial flavors generally. How about? Some of them are good though.
I'll take. I think we're all in trouble this episode. I feel like it's been Gwump Central.
Yeah, Alex, you're back up to 0. I'm at 0. Will's at -2.
Point for Alex though for giving me the recommendation of the mic. Oh, night, Mom. See you in the morning. Yep. See you in the morning.
And one more point for Ruth.
Oh, Mom, Ruth has
at least 4 points
in our game. You have 4 points.
She's in the lead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in the lead?
For what?
Oh.
For our game.
How did I do that? Hi.
How did I do that?
Hi! For baking delicious pies, for keeping your family together, for bringing Will to it. I don't remember what all the points came from. You got 4?
The pumpkin pie was the first point.
That was the first point, and then something to do with holding the family together. I think is
I believe
like
everyone says hi mom, hi Will's mom. Oh, she's so sweet.
Hello. All right.
Sleep tight. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sleep well, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.
That is so wholesome. I'm giving her another point.
Watson.
Yeah. Oh, easily the greatest Watson.
Yeah, mama good.
She married into it, and she's good. She's good.
Bullish on moms.
Please
Speaking of moms,
sweet potato comment again. No, Bearded, we're past this.
Oh my gosh. If you're having trouble finding the Apple or the Spotify link for the show, then do this for me. Just leave a review. I will take it on the honor system. And if you don't do it, I will start you off with 1 Gwump for every show. A reminder, if you want to win an Arculus wallet tonight, we're giving them away for everything. One of those everythings is leave a review on Apple or Spotify, and then leave a comment and let us know you did it. We will announce these giveaways in, what do you think? We'll do 20 more minutes right before we do final thoughts.
Yep.
And so you can leave a review on Apple, leave a review on Spotify, start a premium trial. You won't have to pay a darn cent. Do that at rumshq.com. Get the links for everything at rumshq.com. rumshq.com. And
Correct.
my friends, I have absolutely no idea where we were. I don't want anything for Black
can tell
Friday.
you.
That's what we were talking about. Black Friday.
We could make an attempt to re-rail the show and answer the question, what are the bear market buys?
Yeah, what are the bear market buys?
Yeah, that's
what are
a
the
good
Black
question.
Friday bear market buys?
Black Friday bear market buys. Okay, yeah, I like that. Everybody, let's do a round robin for what you're hoping to scoop up on sale this Black Friday from the crypto market. And I'm going to tell you, for me, let me look at CoinGecko real quick. I am looking to buy, first of all, I have been accelerating my Bitcoin buy. River has this new cool feature. That's one of my targets for the show. I want River to sponsor the show because they're my favorite crypto investing tool. I recently experienced their new feature called, I think it's called a Supercharge, where everybody already knows if you use river.com to buy Bitcoin, you get 0 fees on automatic recurring buys. So you're accumulating Bitcoin whenever you want automatically. But now they have a feature called Supercharging, where you can opt on a day when the price is like down from the day before to buy twice as much, 3 times as much, 4 times as much, a custom amount. And so I had a Supercharge set up because when it went below 100,000, I was like, oh, we're going lower. And the last 2 weeks or so, basically while I've been away in Argentina and Bitcoin's been languishing, I have been buying like 4 times as much Bitcoin every day. And it's great. So Black Friday Bitcoin sales for sure. But my number 2 is I would be looking to pick up Solana. I mean, Solana looks great right now, honestly, still. But I'd be looking to pick it up if we went back towards, I don't know. If we went below 130, I would definitely buy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Here, this would be an interesting follow-up question, so I'll ask it at the end when we all talk about it. For me, this is my mindset, which is, hey, this pump, I'm looking to like sell a whole bunch of stuff and then like really be like stables, and I have my Bitcoin, right? And I have my like some long-term ETH I've had for a very long time, and some long-term Solana. But for the most part, like short-term speculative stuff, kind of be out and then see how things go. So I buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana every day right now. So I'll be buying that on whatever dip happens, and I'll continue to do that. But for the money I've set aside and the money that I continuously make from my supply chain consulting job and sales job, I would really be looking to buy Uniswap. Throw some, yeah, dude. I mean, with their vote going through, and now they have like a buyback and burn that's associated with their auction process. So now you have something that like, I mean, like Uni's token is...
Oh, dude, their $6 token? Oh.
Uni's token is fully diluted, right? So there's like no more supply hitting the market, which means it's just going to be deflationary. And it has great adoption. And as soon as Uniswap starts doing well, everyone and their mother is going to talk about it, you know? And if they want to get into the marketing game heavy, they have more money than God to do so. So I'd be very interested now that they have a buyback and burn policy to see how that really helps impact Uniswap. And I think if it starts moving in price, the entire market latches onto it hard. So I'd be interested in buying some Uniswap, which I haven't said. I haven't thought about buying Uniswap since 2018, 2017, 2019, whatever it was, right in that time frame, right? But with this vote, that if it passes, it hasn't passed yet. So, but if it passes, I'd be very interested in buying some Uniswap. I'd be very interested in buying Maple Finance so long as their TVL continues to be healthy. And I'd be interested in Hyperliquid, you know?
Yeah,
those
I
are
would
things
be
that
interested in hype
and
too.
Pengu. I'd be interested in getting a position in Pengu pretty low down.
Real quick, just a correction. It looks like Uniswap's token is not fully diluted. I thought it was.
Oh, it's not fully diluted yet.
It's got a little ways to go. And I don't know what their tokenomics is, but just looking at the CoinGecko chart, I mean, it seems like the emissions happen on a pretty reasonable schedule. Market cap and price have always been pretty strongly correlated, and the all-time high in terms of market cap was like almost 23 billion, and that corresponded to a price of like over $40. So Uniswap at $6 seems like a steal. And hype is what, like getting down towards 30?
Yeah, that's on my list for.
It's on my list too. I mean, honestly, even I don't know, friggin' Polkadot at $2 would be on my list, just because it's one of those things that like
All right, take
you
it
just know it's gonna pop.
Yeah,
Pump.
take it easy.
Yeah. I'm saying there are a lot of tokens I would buy if you ask me like, what do I think is gonna pump based on the prices everything is at right now. But I don't have as much conviction in Polkadot or ICP or Crypto.com or something like that. Cardano pumping as I do in Hype or Uniswap. I mean that's a good buy right there.
Here it is. So Uni will never be fully diluted because there will always be at the very least like a 2% annual inflation.
Got it. I thought they had something like that. That's good to know. Yeah, and I'm not. To be clear, we're not saying that we are like actually looking to acquire or buy these tokens, but like there are so many tokens that I would buy if I felt like it. But I just, every single dollar I spend has to justify why it's not going to be Bitcoin. To me,
I have a list for you.
You got a list?
Yeah, there's two things on this list. One is a few specific tokens that I would be interested in adding, for two reasons. One, because excited about it, would love a chance to have some on the roster at a lower price, and then another one would be a category of tokens that generally I would like to get more involved with, and there's multiple things in the category. So, first one, obviously the three that go without saying: Bitcoin, ETH, Sol. Always adding more Sol because it's the position I trade all the time. It's something I have long-term conviction in. So if I get stuck and I miss an opportunity to sell and I bag hold, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'm going to go stake it and just farm with it the whole time it's languishing if I'm not in a position to be swinging it around and taking profits at all. ETH, because honestly, it's one of those things that you kind of need to remind yourself of every single time that there's a massive conference that like, the group of people actively doing things on Ethereum is so gigantic that honestly, it's just silly to it really truly is just silly to discount that. It's the most robust group of developers around the world doing the biggest variety of stuff on any blockchain, as evidenced by all of the things. Evan was just at a 2-week Ethereum festival.
Yeah.
And it's not the only one that happens every year. Bitcoin, obviously. Beyond that, Hype is on the list. Never got a chance to get into it. Always kind of was a bummer. It's on my list of things making a shitload of revenue. There's a few other protocols that make a lot of revenue. Some stuff on the interest list would be, honestly, not just because they're a partner, although that helped get me more interested in learning more about it and kind of trying to reassess my own position and opinion. But in the category of things that are governance related for protocols that actually make revenue, where I don't know about the token, genuinely don't. I'm overall not like bullish long-term on just something that is governance related, but I would like to get more involved with actually voting on stuff. I have voted before. I do vote on occasion on things, but I would like to get more involved. So JTO, Jito is a protocol that we hunted down, became partners with. We seduced them. I feel very good about that. They have a governance token. They have told me that they would like to revamp the DAO side and focus more on meaningful governance. So that one, Aave is on that list. Aave is a protocol that makes a bunch of money, biggest DeFi protocol on the planet. They have a governance token. Uni, same kind of thing. Will, I agree with you. Evan, I think you maybe just weren't on that episode, but Will and I were talking about it within the last couple weeks. Other than that, just stuff that I can use to vote on things inside of the DeFi sphere, because DeFi is inevitable. I'm so, every day that goes by, my conviction on just DeFi as an institution deepens. So anything I can do to become more involved in furthering DeFi as an institution, I am interested in doing. And two, because bear markets are my favorite time to broaden my on-chain resume, not even just to make an investment that I think is going to return to me monetarily, but just as an opportunity to get involved with stuff at a way lower price because I want to. So those are my two big categories. I have my few that I'm interested in purely for investment because either the protocol makes a bunch of money, that's like Hype, that's like Aave, that's like Jito.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Bitcoin, ETH, Sol. And then USDC always, because you can always farm with stablecoins. And then the category of governance, I would like to get deeper into.
That was an excellent answer.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a ding for that. The previous ding you heard was actually for me. Bearded said I get a ding for my comment about making every dollar justify why I'm not going to spend it on Bitcoin. But congratulations, Alex. You now have 1 point. We had a really good question from Jeff Rascal. We obviously have talked about this, and Will, I want to hear your thoughts on this one too, because you mentioned it earlier when we were talking about like utility versus adoption. Polygon. The Pol token. People use it. They need to use it to pay for gas in the Pol ecosystem. It seems like that would
Already
have
hold it. Already
room to
staking.
grow.
Airdrop farming. We talked about that one extensively this morning because obviously we had Rudo with us.
Sure.
But yeah, airdrop farming over on Polygon for sure, because some of those big ones have not dropped yet and they're still accumulating.
Yeah, I would say to somebody who's holding Polygon tokens, expecting that it's going to return to maybe the kinds of previous all-time highs that Matic once enjoyed. What was Matic's all-time high? Wasn't it like $2 or something like that?
It was over 2, yeah, and
275.
Couldn't say there, but it's just another ecosystem where like stuff's happening and revenue's actually being generated. So in that sense, interested. I feel like I should have probably put an honorable mention for the prediction market thing there. I would throw this out to the crowd because I'm curious to get other people's opinions on this. I'm a little torn on the prediction market thing. They're inevitably like they're obviously popular. They're killing it. The two big ones that come to mind are Polymarket and Kalshi. Just got the opportunity to talk to Kalshi not that long ago. Stoked to get them on the show. Would love to get Polymarket on the show. Big differences between the two, but I don't know. I mean, it's gambling, right? Like that's what it is, but at least it's like really open and honest about it. So I confess I'm a little torn.
Yeah, I'd be curious to hear what folks think. I don't know. I saw a really interesting article from somebody who made a speech at Shelling Point. This is an event at Buenos Aires that I did not get to see, but the thesis of this was it was not prediction markets. Let me see. Will, what's your take on it as I look for this? Just gambling. Do you think there's any value to the prediction market thing?
Sure. I mean, the world's not going to stop gambling.
No, yeah. There's definitely value there. It's how do we feel about it, I think is the question.
Yeah, like I don't feel great about it, but like all the things are there to like, it is a business that offers a product that is high in demand and that gets used a lot and generates a lot of revenue. It's all there. I just like don't feel comfortable supporting it because I think that actually like the openness of gambling is actually really bad for society.
Yeah.
I think like the states making sports gambling, while I'm always like, hey, people should be allowed to do what they want. I'm like, but this is definitely a really bad thing for society. So it's I've mixed feelings about it.
Who were we talking about this with on the show recently? We were talking, wasn't it Alex? It was. I don't think you were there, Will. We were talking to Andrew from Awaken about this. We were asking his take. He's really excited about prediction markets, but we were talking about just how prevalent it seems to, like gambling. It's fine. It's there. It's cool. Whatever. From Las Vegas over here, but it does really kind of seem like culturally we're having this moment where we've just become okay, like hyper pushing gambling, and it's like, yeah, you want to gamble? You want some water? Would you like to gamble? Have a cigarette. You know what I mean?
But
like
see,
that's kind of what it feels like.
And this is one of those things that I will choose my words carefully because I don't want to get the live suppressed. The whole, like gambling can't sit here and say like gambling does great things for society. But of course, then you get torn because the whole point of crypto, democratized finance, decentralized finance is control of your own money and your own assets and the freedom to choose what you want to do with it. So in that sense, I, by definition, have to, like, I can't say, like I would get rid of it.
Exactly.
I would like to be able to say that everyone can and should make the informed choice about how to get involved. But in the same way that, like, it's an ethical question to hold up things that, like, are by definition gambling. The thing that gives prediction markets, like, some grace in my head is the fact that, like, you can't look at that and say this is anything other than gambling. We are quite literally taking bets on the probability of a thing happening. It's pretty on the nose. You know? So in that sense, I'm not that bothered by it. I don't know.
I can't find where I retweeted this, but I've found the concept again, and I want to talk to you guys about this. And I'd like to do it on a future episode where I can source this appropriately. Excuse me, it's Jake Hartnell. So Gitcoin hosts a conference called Shelling Point. And Jake Hartnell gave this talk about 0x Innova. Okay, that's the Twitter handle for the first Hyperstition market. And Hyperstition is the phenomenon of willing something into being. For example, you might create a market on Hyperstition's platform that says Evan will get 1 million followers by the end of 2025 on TikTok. I've got 200,000 followers right now. And the premise of Hyperstition is that by like putting a market for these things where we like will something, you know, we say something will happen. It's not even that like, you know, will this happen? Will, you know, the United States declare war? No, it's saying Evan will do this and you bet for it or against it. That it creates an incentive that actually like moves people to take the action to bring the thing into being. If there's a market for Evan will get 1 million followers and you want to bet on it, then you are more likely to follow me. You're more likely to share my video content. Having this market, am more likely to watch it, to move people to it. You know what I mean? Hyperstition. It's recognizing that most of our reality is socially constructed and requires us to believe something before it is true to make it true. And I actually think this could be a really interesting use of a capital market to do all kinds of things, like crowdfunding. You know, will Rise Up Media give away $10,000 in scholarships this year or something like that? You know what I mean? And it's an emerging form of market, but it's something that's got me really excited, much more than prediction markets.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about, like, when we talk about things that are exciting in the revenue department too, it's worth bringing up Morpho. It's worth bringing up Anchor. There's a conversation over here talking to Jeff Rascal about staking Paul. I asked where. I know you can earn yield on it, you know, in a couple places, but like Anchor is a bang-in DeFi platform. Big fan.
It is.
Haven't got them on the show. Would love to. Not sponsored. Would also work with them.
Yeah, I would work with Anchor. Okay.
Yeah, Anchor is cool. That's the one that I use.
It's about that time where we've got to start tallying up points. I just saw it. We got to start doing giveaways. So here's what I would love to see. If you left a review on Apple or Spotify, would you believe that on this particular computer, I can't access the dashboard to see who left a review? I do see, though, that it looks like nobody signed up for a premium membership trial. So if you want to sign up for a premium membership trial, you don't have to pay a darn thing. It'll take you about 2 minutes. The value
category of one
is worth it. You will be in a category of one. If you want a free Arculus wallet in like 3 minutes, sign up for a premium membership trial at rumshq.com. Super fast. We'll do that giveaway last. If you left a review on the podcast, I am relying on the honor system. Leave us a comment where you are when you listen and let us know I reviewed you on Apple. I reviewed you on Spotify. And if I find out later you did not, then you will never get a point on this show again. I mean that. And then maybe we can draw a general one from the audience. If you're somebody in the audience who doesn't have a cold storage solution and you'd like to get an Arculus cold storage wallet, it's a card that uses NFC to establish a secure connection with your phone or now your computer so that you can transact safely and keep your crypto private keys offline. We would love for you to sign up.
In answer to Jane's question, are these the purple ones? They can be if you would prefer it. Just let us know. If you win one and you would prefer it to be one of the purple ones, just let us know, and that's what it'll be.
Okay, I'm seeing comments come in that I signed up for one. I just didn't get the email notification. So good for you, Starry. That's good. Leave me a comment. Let me know. And I will get frustrated at my notifications. Laszlo. I see Laszlo coming in. That's good. Okay. What do you think, guys? We'll do points at the end. Starry Nights signed up for membership. I would love to do, if you don't have one, go ahead, leave us a comment, and we will do a giveaway from the general public. And while we do that, since the premium members are the very best part of what we do, Alex or Will, since you've had 5 apple juices tonight, I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 43.
I was going to say 73, so this is bad for me.
This is bad for you. Yeah, I need 1 to 43, please.
73, 37.
37. Wow, picking a big number, making me scroll through. And while we do that, Alex, can you just very quickly go over the benefits of being? What do you even get if you're a premium member?
Nothing. Warm, fuzzy feelings. You get So you get nearly unrestricted access to all the behind-the-scenes stuff. There's a special lounge where you can ask questions. We do extra office hours. We do. There's discounts to quite literally everything that is offered inside of our ecosystem, whether that be coaching classes, any of the digital products, the upcoming cohorts, all that good stuff. There's definitely the aforementioned warm and fuzzies. That's a big one. And the fact that every single time we do any kind of a giveaway, the entire premium list is automatically entered, regardless of what the other parameters are. So you're always in a category there. It's a good time.
I was just waiting to see. It is a good time, and the only thing missing is you. Premium members, it's $30 a month, and it's the best way to continue learning with us. If you wanted to do like a one-on-one coaching with me or Alex or Will, something that we can't like just scale to everyone, not only do we give you the opportunity to do those kind of things for free in a group setting, but you get big time discounts on all that stuff. So it really is the best way to accelerate your journey like that.
If there's a benefit that we should add, that we could add, that you'd like us to consider, please throw it out there, because I am always paranoid that it's not good enough and I want more stuff. So yeah, if you can think of some stuff that you think would be worth us exploring and putting into the premium program, then just tell me.
Yeah, when we launch the live learning cohort next year, instead of doing like one-off classes or one-off coaching sessions, we decided, we should just do rotating a couple times a year cohort classes to bring everybody up to speed. The premium members will get able to get into that at a discount too. It's just, the goal is we want to make it as easy as possible for you to get access to all the tools you need to learn crypto, and not all of them are things we can scale. So we try to make it as scalable as possible, and the premium members really, really help. They help us create a lot more resources totally for free for other people. So being the best part of what we do, thank you very much. The winner for the premium wallet tonight is Chris Mayo. Chris, congratulations. Please send me a DM on Circle, Chris Mayo, Mayo, and you can claim your very own Arculus wallet. Union Made Man says, I heard the second coming of Jesus would be through an off-brand layer 1 blockchain. Is there any truth to that? I'm pretty sure I heard someone say that. His name was Charles Hoskinson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, Jesus would like blockchain technology.
Jesus probably would like blockchain technology. That's right.
He would be bullish.
Okay, and in the comments, go ahead and let's do... We'll do somebody from the comments who doesn't have cold storage yet. One last time, if you don't have cold storage and you're interested in an Arculus wallet, I will let that run on for another second. I don't have eyes into all the Apple and all the Spotifys, so I'm going to give this one away to somebody I know. I saw their name, left a comment. Congratulations, winning an Arculus wallet. Also a premium member, Cvish. Ta-da. Thank you very much for leaving a review. And from the general population, somebody, give me a drum roll. The winner is... Tell me why. Tiflaw22.
Woo!
Although I really like that you said, tell me why. That's one of my favorite sound bites. So congratulations, Cvish. Congratulations, Tiff. If you won a wallet tonight, what I need for you to do is send me a message at community.rumshq.com. Anywhere in there, you can type, Evan, hey, it's me. I won a wallet. and I will verify that. You can choose whether you want one now or one later, the purple branded one. And then once I get eyes on Spotify and see who's done one there in the last couple of days, I promise I will be in touch with you. And I will pick somebody to win a wallet from there too. We're giving away wallets like candy. I absolutely love it.
Guys,
there's more?
No, well, I'm just saying in general, like we have more to give away.
I was like, holy damn. Okay. And don't forget, you can get the wallets at a discount on TikTok Shop right now. You can get an Arculus wallet at getarculus.com anytime. You can use the code RUMS10 to get 10% off, but they have extra discounts when you buy through the official Arculus profile at This Is Arculus on TikTok Shop. You get like 20% off right now. You can use the code ARCURUMS10 for even more. Tell them we sent you. No reason not to get cold storage this Black Friday. Is that for Arculus or for me?
Call
it's
it
for me?
For me.
Okay.
Let's say it was for me.
I wrote it. I already wrote it down by my name, so I've got to put it by your name. And actually, Will, just because you had such a rough time, I'm going to put one by your name too.
Guys, I have like 73 points on my side.
Bro.
Will, it's cute that you think that.
Because I was correct about sweet potato pie being bad.
Are you trying to...
Sweet potato pie is bad.
Okay, and that is a good segue. Do you want to do final thoughts, or do you want to do points first?
Sweet potato pie is bad.
We should probably do final thoughts.
So
That's
we'll
my
give it a
final
chance
thought.
to
My
point.
final thought is sweet potato pie is bad, and sweet potato pie casserole with like the marshmallows on top is the worst Thanksgiving side.
Oh my God!
But I love a baked sweet potato. Sweet potato is good, just not in those formats.
You're not going to redeem yourself that
Yeah,
easily.
not
No,
good.
I just want. No, I'm not. I'm not just hating on sweet potato. It's just that they're bad products.
Someone at Barefoot Bandit on TikTok asked, did the Gwumps roll over? And honestly, I'm considering instituting a Gwump rollover plan where Will, like for the next 2 weeks, is going to start in the hole because of how many Gwumps this man managed to get.
We could bail him out like too big to fail.
We need a ding stimulus
Gotta
package going to
gotta
the
bail
bank
Will
of-
out because he's now refusing due to the amount of sweet potato pie debt that he has to give us any type of macro update.
Jay Heat says,
Honestly-
can dolphins even eat sweet potatoes? Oh my gosh.
William
Lots of good
taking
tips.
his bumps.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So do you have an actual final thought to redeem yourself? Or are you just dying on that hill?
So,
I will absolutely die on this hill.
well, absolutely down. So, yeah, no, I mean, just quick summary of where I think Bitcoin goes. I think Bitcoin has a really hard time staying above $100,000 if we do get above it for like any meaningful amount of time. I've been talking about 98K being pretty hard resistance. And if we get above 100K, up to maybe even to like 105K, I just have a real hard time seeing Bitcoin like maintaining those levels right now, particularly with the news that we have that's going to shake up the entire global financial system and how it's been set up over the past 20 years, with the cheap yen being the place for people to go and borrow money now changing. It's going to shake up a lot of shit. So I see December 18th to the 19th being a time where some stuff gets really shaken up. And this December 10th, when the Fed makes an interest rate cut decision, it could even be a surprise 0.5% cut instead of a 0.25% cut. It could be they could do a bigger cut because the Fed sees what the Bank of Japan's about to do, and they're going, fuck, shit. Oh no, damn it. Like, we need to cut rates aggressively because the world needs cheap money to borrow. And that used to be Japan, and that's about to change.
Is there a speculation on what the Japanese bank would hike? Like how
I'm
much?
sure there is. Let me see if I can pull it up while you guys give your other final thoughts.
Alex, I will go first because, as usual, I have a feeling that you're going to say, well, got to the end of the show and didn't have one. And I will maybe
You know
even
me
rug
so
you.
well.
I will rug you a little bit to say, bearded, Yes, I will help Alex make a POAP for trust issues. Be sure to tune in. It's going to be Wednesday, time TBA, probably in the afternoon. Look at me rugging Alex's final thoughts over here. And we will be live tomorrow for Thanksgiving. You can catch us before the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade starts, before the turkey is on the table. We will be live just as we are every Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. in Buenos Aires. We would love to see you there for helpful news, commentary, answers to your crypto questions. Will, have you got an update on Japan?
They are expected to raise rates by 0.25%.
Oh,
2.5.
itty bitty.
Yeah, but it's bigger than what they've done in the past, which is a 0.1%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry,
remember
0.1 to 2.5?
No,
To
2.25.
Oh, I was
So
like,
remember when the
"Jeez."
Japanese carry trade imploded the market like
Oh,
2
yeah.
Augusts ago?
Yeah.
I am
That was
still.
a 0.1% increase in rates.
I was about to say I'm still pretty confidently walking through life pretending that I understand the Japanese carry trade. And at this point,
The world used to go to Japan because it was the cheapest place to borrow money. Now the money is not as cheap. And it's causing liquidations in markets.
You know what?
okay,
There you go.
I'll take your word for it.
That's it.
That was
I don't know.
beautifully
I don't know if I
concise.
can take economic advice from someone with double-digit glumps in one episode. That's an incredible feat.
You said
Well,
almost.
Alex,
he's got
you've been
double
taking
digits.
economic
yes.
advice from this person for 2 years.
Actually, the real secret is that this entire time I've just been pretending to while copy trading my mom.
That's honestly been the best thing.
Correct.
Alex, have you got a final thought for the audience before I
did,
dish out
and then
the
you
points?
stole it.
Man, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I can't be expected to prepare more than one final thought if I'm even so fortunate as to get a full one. So this is awkward.
We got so many good comments. Let me buy you some time. Solano Cruz says the dolphin costume wasn't the deal breaker before the sweet potato pie. Magic says, love you guys. Appreciate the community and Rum's team. Happy Thanksgiving. Gotta head to the store for the missus. Who goes to the store a mere 3 hours local time before the Thanksgiving holiday officially starts?
My brother, it is 10 p.m. Eastern.
Absolutely insane.
You are a monster.
Absolutely insane. And also,
It could be 7 on the West Coast, though.
you're right about
Could
that.
be.
I think Magic is in my time zone, so you're that clock is ticking, brother. You better hope and pray you even get a shopping cart. I was at the store.
Magic, I'm sorry. That grocery store, it ain't got a turkey anymore.
yeah. Good luck. Hope your
Turkey's
candles are
gone.
green because there's no turkey there. And Jane Polly says, point for Alex for the mom copy trading. So there you go. Alex,
Yeah.
even if you don't have a final thought, I am thankful for you.
Thanks, man. I don't have one, but I'm glad that you're back. A lot of people have said, Evan's back, and I've replied to every single comment with, thank God.
Thanks. I'm still going to go on P for not having a final thought. And
You son of a bitch.
the points as they stand. In last place with
Any guesses?
I'm in first on
Negative-
my tab.
negative 12 with at least 13 gwumps, and probably more because he had 5 points at one point in time. I'm talking about Mr. Will Watson.
Sweet potato pie is that.
We have got after him Jamie Dimon with what I thought was an impressive 5 gwumps, but not so much anymore. And also the S&P has 1 gwump. We've got a couple of people on the board with 1 point. I'm talking about DeFi Carrot. I'm talking about Arculus. I'm talking about the purple Arculus wallet. I'm talking about Michi Rose, as well as Bearded, Jeff Rascal, and Magic. Congratulations on the board with 1 point. Also, Chris William Christopher Watson, the man with the banana plan, has a point, and that means in third place With a total of 2 points each, it's me and Alex tied for third, which means that I can't believe this. I absolutely can't believe this finish. In second place, with 3 points and no gwumps, it's Streusel, which means that our runaway winner for tonight is Ruth Watson. Ruth Watson.
Forgot about the Streusel.
Ruth wins the game with 5 points. Congratulations.
Yeah, come on.
And thank you for the pie. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to see what you make this Thanksgiving. Okay, fellas.
I was
It's been a
sitting here
great show.
I couldn't, even if my life depended on it, tell you who was going to be in second place. Like, I knew
No,
mine.
I couldn't either.
Streusel, the sleeper.
Streusel with the sleeper win.
But is anybody surprised?
No.
No,
that was
Streusel's
never-
great.
Yeah,
Oh,
Streusel's great.
we agree on banana flavor being bad and Streusel being great.
Oh, man.
Nature is healing.
Nature's healing.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Okay.
How about giving us some fucking
We gotta
credit?
go. We love you all. We will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, different time, same place.
Okay.
Same time as usual. Thank you for being the very best part of what we do. Until then, everybody, stay safe, be well. My friends, rise up.
Ian. Get it out of here.